Hello my dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we will be talking about position papers, its parts, and how to write it. So let's go to our intro. If you're new in this channel, I share educational content for senior high school students, particularly video guides for the self-learning modules. Bigyan niyo po ng suporta ang channel na to sa pamamagitan ng pag-like, pagko-comment, pag-share at pag-subscribe sa aking mga videos. Daghang salamat! So, position paper is another kind of paper or essay or writing, whatever you call that, in which you need to defend your stand. And it is quite difficult than the other kinds of paper because you need to persuade your readers to go in your side or to be interested in your side. Meaning persuasion, you need to convince them, you need to get their hearts while reading your paper. For example, there are certain issues that is existing here in the Philippines. We have the COVID-19 issue, the COVID-19 vaccination, the banning of flights from the UK ba to? Europe? Somewhere out there. And you, as a person, actually, if you actually read the news or watch the news, you have your own stand. This position paper is putting your stand into writing. So that would be the introduction of this tutorial. So let's begin. Now we will start our writing lessons about position papers. Position papers are papers that are made to discuss one side of an issue. Meaning, you have a stand to defend. You are either agreeing or disagreeing on a topic. It could not be on both sides, but it should be only one side of an issue. So how is it different from other writing? We have discussed about informative essays, descriptive essays, critic papers, etc. However, position paper is quite different from them since it provides a stand for a specific topic, therefore it should have credible evidences to be presented. If you are presenting a stand or a side in which you are agreeing on, you should be able to present facts and reliable resources in order for your readers to trust your paper. And this makes your paper more challenging than normal essays. Why? Position papers is not only informing your readers what your topic is about. It is persuading them, convincing them to trust or to be with you on your stand. It is more challenging kasi kailangan mo mag-convince ng tao na basahin yung paper mo or maniwala sa sinusulat mo. And again, its purpose is to convince readers to take the author's position to be presented. So when you say position paper, that is a paper that tackles or discusses one side of an issue. And its goal is to persuade or convince readers to trust your stand or to go to your stand. Now, position paper has different parts. We have the introduction, the body or the content, and the conclusion. It is the same as the other essays, however, the content is quite different. But before that, let us discuss about identifying issues. Position paper cannot be done if there are no issues. Kasi ano yung pagdedebatihan natin kung agree ba or disagree kung wala namang issue na present. So, the issue of the position paper is your topic sentence. It would have supporters for both negative and positive ideas and the author chooses one for the position paper. So, for example, we have the topic dress code. This topic is quite vague, meaning malawak pa siya. However, ang issue, we have implementing dress codes in schools. This could be debated, pwede siya madebatehan, debated, and can be answerable by yes or no or agree or disagree. So, when you say, if you have only this topic, dress code, medyo malawak pa siya. However, if you are going to have an issue is more accurate, mas madali siyang maintindihan kasi pwede kang mag-take ng side. Either you are going to be having yes or no or agree or disagree. So, here we have a task. From the following list of topics, think of issues that can be the subject of a position paper. I will give you 10 seconds to answer or to give your issues for the following topics. So for the first topic, we have flight from overseas. This is a vague topic. Malawak siyang topic. Paano natin siya gagawing issue or a statement that can be debatable or answerable by yes or no? So we can have, pwede iba yung sagot nga, basta debatable siya or answerable by yes or no. Hindi ibig sabihin na kung ano yung nakalagay dito, yun lang yung tamang sagot. Your answer can be correct as long as it is debatable by yes or no or agree or disagree. So, our issue can be banning flights from overseas during COVID-19 pandemic. Diba? This can be answerable by yes or no. Yes, I agree on banning flights from overseas during COVID-19 pandemic. Or, you can be, ano sinabi ko kanina? Agree? Disagree? Or, no, I don't agree on, or I disagree on banning flights from overseas during COVID-19 pandemic. So, that is your issue. Number 2, we have face-to-face classes. So, your issue could be opening of face-to-face classes for the school year 2020-2021. Again, face-to-face classes, very vague topic. Malawak siya. Hindi siya answerable by yes or no, hindi siya debatable. However, if we have this issue, opening of face-to-face classes for the school year 2020-2021, I can question you. Do you agree or disagree on opening of classes? Some of you may say, Ma'am, dili sa ta mag face-to-face kay naapay COVID. Naapay uban guro mag-ingon na. Ma'am, magbalik na tag face-to-face kay kapoy kaayo ang modular. Diba? So that is the issue. Next, we have COVID-19 vaccination. Your issue can be prioritizing senior citizens for COVID-19 vaccination. You can be agreeing on prioritizing senior citizens for COVID-19 vaccination, or you can be disagreeing on prioritizing senior citizens for COVID-19 vaccination. So that is identifying issues. So now, let us proceed to argumentative thesis. Issues is developed into an argumentative thesis that states the stand of the author on the issue. Basically, argumentative thesis is equal to issue plus stand plus claim. Your argumentative thesis is very helpful in guiding you throughout your paper. Bale, dun iikot yung buong essay mo sa argumentative thesis mo. That's why argumentative thesis is very important. So for example, dress codes must be implemented in schools to establish unity among students and to minimize cutting classes. So, your issue is dress codes must be implemented in schools. Diba? This is similar to implementing dress codes in schools. It's either answerable by yes or no, agree, disagree. Your claim or your reasons. Your claims are your reasons why you are agreeing or disagreeing to your topic or issue. Here we have your claims to establish unity among students and to minimize cutting classes cases. So, that is your issue and that is your claim. So, basically, your stand is this one must be implemented. So this is agreeing stand. Okay. So we have our argumentative thesis. Dress codes must be implemented in schools. That is your issue. Then your stand is agreeing stand because you are not saying no to dress code. Then your claim is to establish unity among students and to minimize cutting class cases. So now, from the following list of issues, create your argumentative thesis. So let us review number 1. So we have our issue, banning of flights from overseas during COVID-19 pandemic. So we already have our issue. Then we will make it as an argumentative thesis. So it will be like this. Flights from the overseas during pandemic must be banned to control the increasing number of COVID-19 cases and to protect the safety of airline workers. Your issue is flights from the overseas during pandemic must be banned. Okay, that is your issue. Then your claim is to control the increasing number of COVID-19 cases and to protect the safety of airline workers. These are your claims, your reasons why are you agreeing or disagreeing on your issue. Next, your stand will be must be banned. You are on the stand of agreeing on the banning of flights from the overseas during COVID-19 pandemic. Next, we have opening of face-to-face classes for school year 2020-2021. We have opening of face-to-face class for the school year 2020-2021 must be postponed to ensure safety among students and teachers and to reduce the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. In this example, it is quite different from the previous ones. Since we have your issue here, opening of face-to-face class for the school year 2021, then we have the claims or your reasons, which is to ensure safety among students and teachers and to reduce the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. These are your claims. And this is your issue. And here you can see the stand clearly, which is must be postponed. Okay, so you are disagreeing. Okay, so you are disagreeing on the opening of classes for the school year 2020-21 because of your reasons to ensure safety among students and teachers and to reduce the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. So we have, again, this is our argumentative thesis. We have the issue, the stand, and your claims. Next, prioritizing senior citizens for COVID-19 vaccination. So we have our argumentative thesis. Senior citizens should not be prioritized for the COVID-19 vaccination due to their weak immune system and existing health conditions. So you already have your issue about senior citizens having the COVID-19 vaccination. You have your stand, should not be prioritized, and you have your claims. Okay, so that is your argumentative thesis. Since you already have your argumentative thesis, we can proceed to our introduction. Introduction consists of 3 parts. It should have, or it can have, background information, a yes or no question, and your argumentative thesis. For example, educational system in the Philippines has drastically changed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to the strict health protocols, the government banned face-to-face and adapted into blended learning instead. However, many parents and students are having difficulties on the said learning modality due to lack of facilities and resources of the students. Is it fair to open face-to-face classes for the next school year? Opening a face-to-face class for the next school year 2020-2021 must be postponed to ensure safety among students and teachers and to reduce the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. In this example, your background information will be this part. This part, yeah? Have this. This is your background information. It gives a short summary on the present situation, kung ano ba yung nangyayari ngayon, kung ano yung mga information, present information about your topic, and then, your yes or no question is this one. Is it fair to open face-to-face class for the next school year? This serves as an interaction between you and your readers. Parang tinatanong mo sila. You are giving them a yes or no question para bigyan mo sila ng time kung ano yung stand na pipiliin nila. Are they agreeing or disagreeing on that specific question? So this is your yes, yes or no, yes or no. Then you have your argumentative thesis, this one. Yan. So here, you are opening your stand para sa susunod na mga paragraphs, you will discuss your argumentative thesis. So that is your your introduction. We have our background information, our yes or no question, and your argumentative thesis. Next, we will have your body and or content. It consists of the summary of counterclaims and arguments. Dito na yung katawan or yung laman ng position paper mo. Diyan mo na i-defend yung stand mo. Diyan mo i-persuade yung mga readers mo na i-take yung stand mo. So first, we have some summary of counterclaims. When we say counterclaims, this is the claims of your opposing party. So if you are disagreeing on the opening of classes, counterclaims is the agreeing side, yung gusto na mag-open na ang face-to-face classes. So, this is your second paragraph of the position paper. Actually, maikli lang siya. One paragraph, it is just a summary of the opposing party. Arguments of the opposing stand, and this will allow you to contradict these claims in your arguments. So, for example, while it is true that the Duterte administration approved the proposal of allowing limited face-to-face classes in areas with low-risk cases of COVID-19 to cater students who are unable to do online and blended learning, there are still greater risks in allowing to do so. So, binigay mo yung counterclaims, yung claims ng kalaban mo or ng opposing party para tutulan mo sa arguments mo. Then, dun papasok ang ating arguments. Arguments, which is elaborating your claims in your argumentative thesis. So, as you can remember, your claims or your reasons in your argumentative thesis. Bakit ka agree or disagree sa iyong topic. And this would include evidences that will convince the readers on the strength, I'm sorry about this, on the strength of your stand. So, here on our argumentative thesis, we have the opening of classes for the school year 2020-2021 must be postponed. So, this is our claims to ensure safety among students and teachers and to reduce the increasing number of COVID-19 cases. Yan ang ating mga rason kung bakit tayo nag-disagree sa pag-open ng class sa next school year. So for example of our argument, we will have our claims to ensure safety If you have questions, you can comment down on the comment box below. I hope you learned something from this lesson. Thank you everyone, adios and see you soon. Bye!